Now Bledsoe on the court for Atlanta. We've got Paul Millsap. Gordon is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Howard into the center position.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Screen by Howard. Beverley dishes to Ariza. Three-pointer. And that one's good.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Bledsoe passes to Chandler. Runner in the lane. Great D that time from Howard.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Now, here's Tucker. Here's Chandler, the leaner inside. That is good.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
And Beverley kicks to Millsap. Howard in the post. Chandler on him. No good from Howard. Phoenix leading by 19. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Barbosa against Gordon. Barbosa dishes to Bledsoe. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. So it's Atlanta now. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They set the pick. Bledsoe against Beverley. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. 13 feet away. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Kicks it to Howard. From 7 and off the front iron, and in it goes.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Suns leading by 15. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those were the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and three-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. And talking about Eric Bledsoe, he took on a lot more responsibility last season, Greg, especially after the trades in Phoenix. He became the main focal point of their offense.
And you know what? It was his first year of kind of being the man. Signed a big contract coming into the season, and now there's a responsibility that goes with being the go-to guy. Eric has the talent to shine, though, in that role.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. And Beverley kicks to Millsap. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now, here's Howard. Back to Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career. Let's go.
You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession, and that's good news for the rest of that team.
Phoenix calls timeout. What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Start of the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Suns. Knight comes in for Booker. Suns leading by 16. Here's Spanoulis. He kicks to Dudley. Millsap with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Beverly, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. Alex Len picks one up.
That's his first personal.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move one guard, but ended up moving two, brought back one as well.
When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustment, and they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year.
And the second free throw, good.
The Hawks were fantastic last season. After the All-Star break, they did slip up a bit, struggled against teams over 500.
Here's Spanoulis. The feed to Len. Rebound, Atlanta. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. They lost the last 3 games of the regular season, Clark, and really just limped into the playoffs. Some of it might have just been fatigue.
Yeah, it could have been, and their play at the end of the season did leak into the playoffs, Kevin. I mean, you could see very quickly that they weren't the same team that looked so dominant during the regular season.
And here is Knight after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Knight into the lane. And the pass to Dudley. Atlanta with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ariza has the open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Here's Spanoulis. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And the Suns making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in.
What a performance from Millsap here. He has 20 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless. You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Bledsoe against Beverly. Tries it from 9. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's now 22 points for Paul Millsap. Knight kicks to Warren. Outside for Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Len. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. That's 10 points for Alex Len.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Beverly with the ball. Dishes it to Millsap. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the thing about Eric Bledsoe, he's an absolutely terrific athlete. Insane athletic ability, his speed with the ball, especially Greg in the open court. Remarkable.
Yeah, and when he gets a full head of steam, look out. He goes beast mode, if you will, on the basketball floor. He really, truly is like a running back in the open field.
Talking about Bledsoe, one area where he has to improve his turnovers. He averaged over 3.5 turnovers a game. You can't be a championship point guard if you're not squeezing the orange.
To the inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And thinking a little bit more about Eric Bledsoe, yes, he could be more efficient, but his combination of points, assists, and rebounds per game is outstanding. If he focuses in and listens to his coaches, we could be talking about him in the upper echelon of point guard.
Now here's Beverly. That's good from Howard on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 8th assist in the game.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Phoenix.
No, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And 1:01 left to play here in the 4th. And stolen by Ariza. Millsap at the elbow. Misses off the right iron. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Beverly against Knight. Fades back. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Millsap.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for Phoenix, Eric Bledsoe.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 8.
All right, Phoenix, keep
We've got 28 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Ariza passes to Beverly. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
There's the dish to Tucker. Passes it to D. Rebounded by Howard.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.